He was already in the bank trying to get the money. On the phone, he was being directed by some group of people who claimed to be working with the law enforcement, directing him to withdraw money to pay, such that he will not be sent back to Africa because his immigration papers have expired. So this is a classic example of somebody who is being scammed, thinking that he's talking with law enforcement, going to the bank to withdraw money. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to come back to this story, but this is Voices of Impact show every day, Monday to Friday, right here in beautiful downtown Edmonton at ArtSphere, our wonderful location for event space, commercial kitchen, podcast room, lots of fun stuff. If you have ideas, we can help bring it to life. As you know, every day on Voices of Impact show, we guarantee you job opportunity, grant opportunity, and business opportunity. So let's see what we gathered today. So ArtSphere, ready to help you turn your ideas into reality. Africaniva, June 5, 6, and 7, coming up at Eastwood Park. I think this should be the last call for vendors, so no more vendors call because we are full and we're looking forward to the festival on June 5, 6, and 7. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, fun event, lots of exciting stuff, opportunity for volunteers to get some experience, help build community, promote rich and vibrant and passionate and very enriching culture, artists opportunity to showcase their talent, get some work done, and that begins a very, very hectic and exciting fun summer of festival on June 5, 6, and 7, Africaniva. July, August, travel all over this beautiful province. Take a stop at another festival, Afro-Caribbean Festival, YYC in Calgary, September 5 and 6. And guess what? The finale of the summer is Diversity Awards here in Edmonton, with the celebration of all these different communities that we've been traveling, coming together to celebrate Alberta's rich culture, diversity, inclusion, and of course, community. So, some of the places we are looking at going to: Edmonton, Red Deer, Calgary, Grand Prairie, Fort McMurray, Brooks, Lethbridge, Medicine Hat, and so on. All the fun cities in Alberta, we want to reach out and check out some beautiful stuff in those cities. Cafes, lakes, mountains, restaurants, fun places, parks, and exotic locations too. This one we're going with a group. You want to join this group, get a $150 ticket only for a day, or $300 for 2 days, and you can go to some of these fancy places: Banff, Jasper, Waterton, Abraham Lake, Drumheller. There's even a family version where you just go, the families just go to Drumheller, do some alpine coastal rides in a Red Deer, and go to Sylvan Lake and swim in the lake, come back to Edmonton 1 day. So too much fun for the summer, don't miss out. Okay, I talk about business opportunity right here. Grand Prairie GP is accepting expression of interest for those who want to manage their beer garden for this summer event, their Canada Day event, July 1st. Are you a business person? Do you want to try your hand in another city to see business opportunity there? Take this opportunity from Grand Prairie, apply. As I said, your neighbor might not like what you are doing, might not be a client, might not be a customer, but somebody far away, 5 hours away, if you're living in Edmonton, of course I'm biased, somebody living in Grand Prairie might see the value for what you are offering and want to work with you. Don't limit yourself to your city, get out there and try other opportunities and grow. So Grand Prairie is taking expressions of interest for their Canada Day. It's public information, compete. Seniors to connect again in Grand Prairie, seniors gonna connect over tea. Grand Prairie is doing this biannual event where seniors come together, connect over tea, have some fun, chat, share experiences, and have fun. So good job still in Grand Prairie. From Grand Prairie, Northern Alberta, we are going to go to the other side of Northern Alberta in YMM. Guess right, that's Fort McMurray. The official name is the Regional Municipality of Wood Buffalo. So Fort McMurray is asking for opinions, for your input in shaping downtown Fort McMurray. So you have your input, you have opinions, share, click on the link. Another opinion gathering session with Calgary. Calgary is asking opinion for their outreach toolkit. This is for those doing smaller development, smaller housing units within the city. They want you to give your opinion so they can shape this toolkit so they can guide people who are doing development within the city of Calgary. So input, welcome. Okay, back to my story. This gentleman was in the bank. In his ears, through this phone, was a hacker telling him that he is law enforcement, telling him to withdraw money. It was $5,000 and he was more than willing to withdraw until he got another call from another person who said it's law enforcement, who said, stop, don't do it. These people you are talking, they have no real law enforcement. And he was even courageous to tell this new caller that I'm talking with the police, I'm about to withdraw the money. This new caller was a real police officer, and actually they were able to stop him from withdrawing money. And his money was saved. This is what the police, Edmonton Police, is doing with another group called Ethical Hackers. And they have saved up to $42 million in value in cash from people who were to be scammed, but they were able to intercept the call in real time and stop the people from withdrawing their money. So if you have any situation or you are not sure of somebody you are talking, or they're asking you to buy Bitcoin and send the money through Bitcoin, there are lots of Bitcoin kiosks or Bitcoin machines across the city. Anybody pushing you to go to those machines, be suspicious. If they're asking you to go buy gift cards, it's another suspect one. They're putting too much pressure on you, it's another suspect. They are telling you not to tell anybody about the deal, it's another suspect. And most of the time, immigrant scams are those that they are talking about repatriation, deportation. Government of Canada don't call people and threaten to deport them if they don't pay money. No ticket or fine or penalty in Canada is connected to you being deported if you don't pay. So some tips for you, and good job Edmonton Police, Ethical Hackers, and the groups in the US that they are working with. Okay, back to GP. It seems today is a GP day. So if you are having a business in GP, then there is money to help you renovate your front of the building if you've suffered from vandalism. So any vandalism situation in GP, you can now take part in this. You can now get some support from the city to fix your business. From GP, next door to Peace River. So Peace River is doing a very important work. I'm going to talk a bit about this because I mentioned what the government of Canada is doing yesterday, putting in millions of dollars to help retool and retrain people for future workforce. So the region of Peace River and all the other cities in that area, or the counties within that area, they are doing a study or a survey on the future of workforce. I always say, and I'm going to keep saying, the future of workforce is changing very, very fast. Today, lots of stuff that were done before are already being done by AI. For those who have been to LA and other cities from San Francisco, you have already driverless cars doing taxi service. So it tells you that a lot of people who are drivers will lose their jobs soon. So retooling is something important, especially for younger people who have to talk about retooling and retraining people. Today, jobs are not only based on credentials from universities and colleges. Now self-taught skills are coming into play. People are using that to get good quality jobs. And the world is changing a lot. So things that you learn in a job through apprenticeship, through experience in the job, things that you train yourself, you taught yourself, self-taught skills, boot camps, workshops, seminars, conferences. Find a way to incorporate that into your resume because you need that today. And as the world changes, some of those stuff, you don't learn them in universities and colleges, but they are useful for your future career. And that is the future of the job market, and we have to keep mentioning that so our communities or our audience know that they have to be looking at the future. So we have to be futuristic in our thinking. That's a wonderful way to summarize the day and end the day with this wonderful collection of stuff that we think is always useful. And people that you know might need some of this information, please share with them. If there's something you think we should announce on this show every day, then we'll be happy to announce as well. As I always say, lots of people have useful information, they are too busy to share. We have tons and tons of useful information, and we're happy to share every single day. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good evening.